Hey chat, welcome back to Build and Chat. We're here today with fingers that are intact. Amazing, isn't it? They're fine, chat. So, got some work done here. Green screen! I know, I just figured the flames would be kind of appropriate after last week. Know what I'm saying? How you doing, Prodigy? So I've gotten some work done here. I finished putting in the stuff and carved it up and just used some modeling paste to fill in the gaps. So I've got that all carved up now. Want to see the fingers? The fingers are okay. Some little blisters on the end. Not too bad. They're starting to go away. And that was the worst one there. So, you know, but it wasn't too bad. It just feels weird. Kind of feels like it actually, they hurt really bad for about an hour after I did it. And then it was mostly the annoyance of trying not to grab things. I mean, like tying my shoes was quite the adventure for a couple of days. But it was less painful than it was just kind of annoying, because it was mostly just, hey, let's keep them from popping and getting infected type of thing. So I wasn't really using my fingers much for a few days. But, you know, they're not painful now. I'm just waiting for the blisters to go down. They feel weird. But no pain. It's all good. It's fine, chat. It's fine. So we've got I finally got this black bombed, and I just so once I got all the stuff done, and you guys saw me do most of this stuff, I just did the carving up here the same way I did down here. I just filled it in with some sculpting putty, the gaps and stuff, and kind of tried to make it look like this door was kind of coming out of the rock, and this window was kind of coming out of the rock. I don't know how good a job I did, but anyway, I just painted the whole thing with some Mod Podge with black paint in it. So got it all painted with that, because you can't really spray paint foam. It'll melt it unless you get special spray paints that are made for that. I don't have any, but it's fine. It's fine, chat. So got that all done, and but unfortunately the only Mod Podge we have a big tub of Mod Podge, but it's gloss. So I just sprayed it with some of my car primer to take the gloss off. But that actually may save me a bit, because it'll put a little color in the rocks when we do the gray. So we get to actually start painting it today. We'll probably start working on the wood, laying the wood up here. I've been working on the roof a bit. I wasn't sure how this was going to turn out, but I actually think it's going to look kind of cool. Just putting individual shingles on. I was worried that, and they're just all kinds of weird angles, and it's been a little tedious, but I think it's going to turn out nice. And they're on there really well. I'm just using white glue for this, so I do a row of shingles, and then I have to wait a few hours for it to dry. Fantasy stuff from your childhood? Yeah. So I think it's gonna look pretty good once I get it all painted up and stuff. You know, put it on there, and I think that'll be a pretty neat looking weirdo thing. But we'll play with that later. Alright, so we got lots of stuff to do today. So, oh, something else I want to show you. Got me some heat gloves, so we don't have last week happen again. Just so you know. Yeah, I figured that would make you happy. Alright, so we are going to get after painting this thing. We got a lot of gray to do here. So we're just going to get started with it. Actually, I gotta blackwash this thing because, well, no, we'll blackwash it after. All right, here we go. we're just going to get some gray. A lot of gray. This is just apple barrel pewter gray. And kind of big brush. And make it pretty wet. And just start slapping gray paint on it. It's fine. That's how we do it, chat. You just start slapping on the gray paint, right? And it's going to take a little while. So, and I'm not going to worry about getting in all the little cracks and crevices because we're going to black wash this afterwards to get the shadow on. So, don't worry about that, chat. Hey, Fairy Bard. Pringles. Yes, I'm hoping the Pringles Wizard enjoys this. The Pringlemancer Diaries. He's writing his diaries as we speak. We will finish this one day, chat, I promise. Doop doop doo. Can you believe this all started with a Pringles can? I can't. It's kind of... Oh. My camera fell a little bit. Oh! Excuse me, folks, my green screen is showing. How embarrassing. Ah. Which way does it gotta go? I'm back. Oh no. Oh no, my green screen is showing. Oh, now I've made a real mess of things. Ah! Yeah. Eh. Ah! Ah! Pay no attention to the upper right corner, chat. It's not really there. Just ignore it. Yeah, I think it's alright. It's alright, I'm laughing too. Just, you know, pretend it's not there. I'm not a professional videographer. I don't do this for a living, though I'd like to. If anybody can tell me how to do that, that'd be awesome. You'd be my best friend forever. Do do do. Here I go singing again, singing and humming, because I don't know what else to do. But hey, it's cool. Yeah, I think this looks better with the gray on it. Starting to bring out some of the detail. I liking it. I be liking it. So chat, I'm still not really sure. Pringle portal to another plane. I hope they have lots of potato chips. Sorry, Prodigy. Crisps. Hope they have lots of crisps. That's just, that word is just too hard to say. Too many S's in it. I'm not gonna say that word anymore, Prodigy. Sorry if that offends you. Too bad. Oh, well, see, Australia's smarter than England then. I'm just kidding, England. So I'm still not terribly happy with the top of this though. So you call French fries chips too? Because that's just confusing. Oh, and see now you done messed up, Australia. You had a chance to be really cool there. All right, so what's happening in chat land today? What are we doing while I'm sitting here doing the boring gray paint job? Let's talk. Let's chat. You guys got to live up to your name. Weird week. How so, Fairy Bard? How's weird? I mean, weird's fun most of the time, right? Is it bad weird or just weird? Video game, that's cool. Cutscenes are probably a lot more entertaining than me, honestly. It's fine. It's fine, chat. Do your cutscenes. You live your life. I don't get offended. I'm just here to hang out and chat and paint and make Pringlemancer stories. Fancy seafood restaurants or last minute to honor the what would have been her. Who is her 100th birthday? Family you hadn't seen for a long time? Oh, well, that's nice. Honoring the memory and seeing family, that's always fun. But yeah, that can also be really weird. Family you haven't seen in a long time. I mean, family's just weird to begin with, you know. Everybody's family is weird. God knows mine is. Probably mostly because of me, but you know, it's fine. It's fine, chat. I like to be weird. But then, you know, family that you haven't seen in a while, that can be even more weird. Haven't had coffee yet. I had my 2 cups already. I'm good to go. Of course, I guess it's an hour earlier for you, right? Because you're on Central Time. So you're still working the breakfast angle on a Saturday morning, 9 o'clock. So Fairy Bard, did you hear about what happened to my fingies? To my little phalanges, my poor little phalanges? Up late playing video games. Well, that's the best reason to be up late. You didn't hear, she didn't tell you, Sid didn't tell you what happened to my fingers? She must have been in shock. I know I was. I was using my awesome little hot glue gun here, the high temp one. Stuck my fingers all in it. And then, you know, they were stuck to this hand, so of course as a reflex, I used this hand to try to pull the thing off my other hand that was burning, and then I had glue all over my fingers that just sat there and kept burning it. See? Little blisties. But they're all good now. Also, I bought some heat-proof gloves because Prodigy yelled at me from Australia. He said if I ever do that again, she'll be really mad. She'll come over here and kick my butt. No, it wasn't fun. It really hurt bad, and it wouldn't stop hurting for like an hour. Protect the hands. That's right. She went all mommy dearest on me. Man, it was scary. Thought she was going to just, you know, jump through the chat window and smack me. Protect the noob, that's right. There's a reason that's my name. I do stupid things like that. Now you guys understand where the name came from. So, we have had a kind of interesting week. I mean, besides me trying to learn how to tie my shoes without using my fingers, that was a trip. Well, that and some other things, but we won't go into that. So it was. Yeah, I would, if you're using a high temp hot glue gun, I would get some heat proof gloves. I'm just telling you. Look, you do you, Fairy Bard, but just saying, unless you want this, and believe me, this is a week later, get you some heat proof gloves. I mean, the low temp is, you don't need them for that. That's not hot enough to burn you, but the high temp stuff, it'll cook you real fast. Let me tell you, just from personal experience. Like, it was, I ended up getting off the stream real fast because, I don't know if you guys could tell, but I was pretty close to going into shock and passing out from the pain. It was really bad. Burns are horrible. So my wife watched the video back because she was up taking a shower when it happened, and so my kids had to come in and help me. Right after the stream, I laid down on the floor so I wouldn't fall out of my chair passing out. But they had to come in and bandage up my hands and give me some burn cream and stuff. My wife watched the video back and she said, "Oh my God, your lip is trembling. You turned green. You were slurring your words." And I wasn't sure that I had actually shut the stream down because I couldn't see the stop streaming button. Yeah, it really hurt. It wasn't real bad when it happened. I don't know, maybe I immediately went into shock and my body just adrenalized the pain or something. I don't know, but about towards the end of the video, it really started hurting. And I mean, it just got worse and worse for about an hour. So, yeah, get some heat-proof gloves. It wasn't worth the not having those. I mean, heat-proof gloves, I got these. They're supposed to protect up to like 1200 degrees, which means I could basically stick my hand in a barbecue and not get hurt, which is what they're made for. But they were like, I don't know, 12 bucks or something on Amazon, so certainly worth 12 bucks to keep from going through that. That was horrid. Still not, I don't know what to do with this top, chat. Anybody got any ideas? Because I'm not real happy with just a big brick round. I mean, I guess I could, maybe it'll grow on me, but I don't know, it looks kind of boring. I at least need to decorate it or something. What do I do with it? I mean, it has got some brick indents. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Also, I got this seam here that I need to take care of. And like a big dummy not planning ahead, I put the seam where the front door is, so that's even worse. You know how that goes, chat. Look, we'll fix it. It'll be fine. Don't worry, chat. We got this. Water damage mold. Color it up a bit. Yeah, we could do that. We could put some streaking from the roof where the water's coming down. Also, I think I'm going to color the bricks. Oh, so I had this interesting idea for the what I want to do with the stones and the bricks here, because I don't know, because reasons, because I'm weird. But here, tell me what you think of this. So I know you guys have seen like the when you see stone, like sea stone and stuff. I mean, it's hot in this room. Got not a lot of airflow. We put up some soundproof curtains too. So, oh, gargoyles, that could be a thing, or more skulls. But So you guys have seen the like stone, river stone in this, where you'll have like different colored stones. They're usually like reds and browns and different shades of that stuff, right? It's concerned and needs more reassurance. Concerned about what? Anyway, I thought since this was a necromancer tower, you know, made with dark magic and stuff, that I would do that, but I wanted to keep it like cool colors, so blues and greens for the stones. Just kind of, you know, grays and blues and greens, and stay with that cold kind of colors. You guys think that'd look good? Would that work? Yeah. I mean, worst case scenario, if it sucks, I could just paint over it, right? I mean, it's just paint. And, you know, so what if it sucks? We'll give it a shot. You know what? We'll try it, chat. It'll be fine, chat. It'll be fine. Don't worry. We got this, chat. Our collective heads. Purple. I'll go purple. I love purple. I got to do some purple on a mini this year. I'll show you. We're gonna give that a minute to dry, and I'm gonna show you. I been painting some minis. So hold on. I'm gonna grab my purple, and I'm gonna show you what I did this week, because I went purple crazy. Oh Lord, can you guys hear me okay? Because I actually forgot to clip my lav mic on. I really just forgot. So look, I got us some purple, some lavender. How's that? And also, I painted this dude this week. I finally got my beholder model and I painted him. So I was kind of proud of that. I think I did okay for a crappy painter. He's not a beholder, he's an eye monster, because, you know, Reaper can't use the word beholder. I was kind of proud of that eye that I did, though. Is that going to focus? Focus! I was kind of proud of that. It took me forever to get that eye going like that, but I figured that was pretty good. So, and then I'm working on, thank you. It's nice to get some confirmation. So I was also working on, well, I'm working on our PC models for the campaign, but I'm also working on this fire demon here, but I still haven't put him all together because it's easier to paint him apart. He's a big dude. So he's got lots of little bits and pieces, but I've got his, you know, main body and the legs, just got the base coats on there. But then I finished the base and I wanted to do a magma looking thing, so I did that. Is that magma-y? How's that? Is that gonna look cool with a devil, a fire devil sitting on it? It's something I'd never tried before, but I figured, well, you know, if I screw it up, it's just paint and we just fix it, right? Right, chat? Can always be repainted. But I thought it was pretty good, if I do say so myself. Being all snobby and stuff here. Patting myself on the back. So, all right, let's see what we can do about coloring some stones and seeing how. Well, that was just awesome. Dumped my whole paper towel roll into the paint. Noob. You're dumb, noob. I think I want to get a little bit smaller brush than this. And we're going to try some of these blues and purples and greens and crap and junk and stuff. All right. That's a lot of gray paint. It's cool, chat. Don't worry about it. All right, you get out of the way. We don't need you, big bucket. We'll use the little bucket. And I want to clean that more later. Let's see. Let's get a little bit smaller brush. That'll probably work okay. All right. So here we go, chat. So I'm going to start with some like navy blue. Some just, this is English navy. Maps. What kind of map? What are you doing the maps in? Just drawing? Just pen and paper? Or are you using like GIMP or Photoshop or something? Man, you guys do a lot of D&Ding over there. Inkscape. Yep, Inkscape is cool. I've been looking into doing a lot of, because I've decided when we get done with our campaign that's coming up, I want a GM1. So I'm starting in on some world building now because I want to do homebrew stuff. I like making the stories. So I'm doing that, and I've been playing with a lot of things for maps. I mean, they have a lot of specialized programs and stuff. So I've been looking at stuff there, but I don't know. There's a lot of good ones out there. I haven't tried Inkscape for maps. I mean, I've used Inkscape for other stuff in the past, but I haven't tried it for maps. And this gray paint is still wet, but that's fine because I want to kind of blend this in so it gets all blended. And then we're gonna wash it, black wash it anyway. Homebrew setting, cool. Yeah, I started using this program called World Anvil. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but it's like for writers and homebrew campaign creators and stuff. It's really good. It's really helpful to lay all that stuff out. And I found this really fun channel called How to Be a Great GM. And the guy, it's a guy from, I think he said from South Africa. He's got this real, very proper British reading voice. So it's, I mean, my wife says he sounds pompous, but, you know, I think it's just the British thing. But anyway, he has a lot of good videos on different things on world building and things you should include and how to be a better player, how to build your characters better, how to build the worlds. It's just all kinds of stuff, and it's really good. I'm getting a lot out of it. It's really helping me out. So if you can find that channel, I'd highly recommend giving it a watch, a look-see, and see if it's something that you might like, because I think it's great. And I have nothing to do with the guy, I just like his videos. He talked about some programs for map making and stuff. So I guess World Anvil has one that they're about to release. They did a Kickstarter for, and they're about to release it. It's supposed to be pretty good. Got a lot of built-in brushes and stuff for making the fantasy type maps and things like that. Apparently. I haven't actually seen it. Well, I mean, I've seen the white papers on it, but haven't actually seen it yet. Alright, so, I mean, kind of weird, and we don't need a lot. We just want to bring a little color. Plus, I've got more colors to do. But I think that'll look different, right? Yeah, I mean, there's several that you can get for free, or they're so cheap, you know, like an annual subscription is like $10 or something, so it's not even worth worrying about. But um, I just thought a lot of them were interesting. All right, so I'm gonna go after a little bit different blue. This is denim, a little bit lighter. Let's see how this works out. I mean, this could end up sucking, Chad. I don't know, but you know what? Give it a try. Because I've never seen it before, so you don't know if you don't try it, right? So how's Pebbles doing, Fairy? The hardest part about this is figuring out which ones I want to color, because I don't want them all jammed together. But I want enough in there that you see something. I don't know. Am I making this too difficult, chat? Am I thinking too hard? Oh, really? Oh, Guild Wars 2. Bonus boss event. I've never played Guild Wars 2. I've heard it's really fun. But just haven't had time to get into that one yet. We're doing so much streaming. God, chat, we are just streaming fiends. We actually had to cut back. We cut off our Friday night stream because it was just one of those things where we kept having to cancel it because stuff kept coming up, and you know, we have to have a little bit of time for real life. What, the Guild Wars 2? You likey? All right, chat, we're gonna go for the purple here and see what happens. And I don't know if I want to spread this to the top and the outcrop or what. Oh, the tower. Well, thank you. There's a munchkin peeking at me through the curtains. Now that purple's a little strong, but you know what, chat? I'm gonna go for it. Just go for it. Make it happen, right? Do, 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 do. We'll do that one. And that one. And that is lavender. Alright, it'll all tone down with the black wash. It'll be fine, chat. Fine, it's fine, chat. Jeez, chat, quit worrying about it so much. My gosh, just trust me, chat. Trust me, I've never done this before. Is that working, chat? Let's put some greens in there. Oh, you like the purple, huh? Yeah, I kind of do too. Pretty bright, but it'll tone down with a wash, and I think you're right. I think it will look amazing with the purple and all the colors and the some weathering and stuff. I mean, it's going to look a bit cartoony, but it's got enough realism in it that I think I'm going to like it. And I mean, you know, the Wizard's Hat roof. How could you go wrong with that? A Wizard's Hat roof on a Wizard's Tower? I mean, of course. Get that tiny one in there. You need some color, Mr. Rock. And who else? Oh, you do. You definitely do. Looking a little frail there. Let's see. Oh, this one needs some color. Less cartoony, more stylized. Yeah, true. I mean, yeah, it's a bit stylized, but you know what? I kind of like that. Now the question becomes, yeah, I'm liking this better once you put the green in it. It kind of bridges the gap between the blue and the gray and gets a little more color. Because blues and grays are all real cold colors.
Why is there blue and purple?
Why? Because me and Chat decided that we wanted to try something different and go with, instead of reds and browns, blues and purples. And I think we made a good decision. Do you think we made a good decision? No. Oh. That's it. You're out of the will. Oh, darker gray in there. You're right. You're right, Fairy Bard. I think you are very right. Let's see here. I'll have to step away and get a darker gray. Fortunately, don't have to go out to the garage anymore. It's just right here. Yay, Nerd Cave! Little goober.
Oh, I got my ears pierced.
Oh yeah, she went and got her ears pierced the other day for her birthday.
Yeah, Thursday. Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh. And another color green too. I don't know if I have a pre-mixed darker gray. I may just have to mix some black in and darken it up a little. Hey Sid! Sid, look what I got. You can tell Frank to stop yelling at me now. Where did I just put this? Alright, so let's get a little black in here. Mix this a little darker, and we'll do some darker grays. Maybe even some lighter grays. I think that would be kind of cool too. Top love. Also, I just want to say thank you to Sid and Nightheart Gaming. They got me these awesome knives. These have been great. I just sat, look, I got these. Who sent me the gloves? I bought me the gloves. Because everybody was yelling at me to get gloves, so I figured I better have some for this weekend, even though I'm probably not going to use hot glue today. But Sid, so I had a really long day at work. What was it? Monday.
Yeah.
Because I worked Sunday almost all day, and then Monday got up at like 5:30 in the morning, and I was working till like 8 at night. Took a break, had some dinner, and then had a 2-hour drive home. So.
You came home at 11:30.
Yeah. So I came home, and this and some Master's Brush soap was waiting for me, and that was such an uplifting thing that day. I mean, it wasn't a bad day, it was just a really long day, and I was so exhausted. And this was just so awesome to come home to this. And the next day, I sat for like an hour just using these to cut foam, not for any particular reason, just because they were so awesome. I've never used knives like these before. So thank you so much. Yes, it was very, very good. It was perfect timing, Sid. I don't know how you knew to time it like that, but you're just the best. But thank you so much for that. And I've also been using my brush soap. And it got a lot of crap out of my brushes, so I was surprised. All right, Fairy. Let's see how this darker gray looks. I like it. You're a genius, Fairy Bard. I'm glad I have lots of other artists on this chat with me. Helps me a lot. You just marked the chair. Oh. We'll clean it up.
You never marked inside the house.
We got my buddy Lambo here today, and for some reason, for the first time, he's decided to walk around the inside of the house marking things. Little jerk. Yeah, I don't know what other soap. That's the one I've always seen. So that Master soap, I didn't know if they made other stuff, but that's the one that everybody I've seen uses. So I figured that was the right stuff. The people who do this paint and stuff for a living use that. So, I mean, if you want to be great at something, emulate the people who are great at it, right? I think I might have to go for some lighter grays too now that we're looking at this. Just to get some more colors in there. Sid, we decided to go with like blues and purples and greens and cold colors on the stones instead of, you know, the typical reds and browns and stuff, just because, you know, Pringlemancer and different and things. I think it's looking kind of cool. All right, let's see about a lighter gray. Yeah, take classes and do what they say. That's right. Never try to think you know more than the people who are good at what you want to do. I mean, it's okay to make it your own and experiment and then learn new things, but always listen to people who are good at what you want to do. Just makes sense. I mean, they got good for a reason. They know what they're doing, right? See, let's spread some color around here. Spread some love. Right. A little bit of feedback from Mike. Well, that's probably because it's all right. Hold on, chat. I'm gonna look. I had this all set up. I'm gonna put it over here so that when I look down, I'm not breathing in it. So is that better? Is that mo betterer? Can you hear me mo better now? Without the feedback, or do I still need to do some feedback trim? Should be a little clearer, I think. Yeah, I clipped it to, I sound a little muffled now. All right. Work with me, chat. Work with me here. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get it. Here, what if I put it like this? Is that better? Does that work? Does that work mo better, chat? Or am I just making things worse? Am I just being a big doop? I mean, probably, but that's what I do. You know that's what I do, chat. Just big old dopey nerd. He's dandy. All right, good. We found... Thanks, chat. You helped me. You make the channel better. Well, you always do, just by hanging out and being cool in chat. But, you know, helping me with technical issues is great too. Appreciate that, chat. You're my bestest friends. Ooh, made kind of a mess on that green one. We'll fix that. We'll fix that, chat. It'll be awesome. See, got a little black right there. We did some over. But you know what, chat? It's fine. It's fine, chat. See? It's all fixed. Don't worry your pretty little heads about it. It's fine. Plus, we need a little more green in there anyway. So, you know, it's cool. I'm kind of liking that. That's fun. I think maybe there's a little clump of too much gray up there. What are we going to break that up with? Let's break it up with some more green. I don't think we have enough green in here. There's just too much gray down here. Way too much gray. So we're getting some color in this thing finally, which is good. It was a little boring just being all gray, but that's cool. All right, so let me clean off the brushes here. Now, I'm wondering, chat, so I'm not going to do that color. I mean, the rocks themselves, the rough rocks are just going to be grays and like standard dry brushing and stuff. Once we get the once we finish the wash, we're going to black wash all this. What I'm wondering though, should I carry this color stuff up into this section and or the brick on the outcrop? What do you think, chat? Or is that going to be too much? Should we just keep it here and maybe do more of like red brick for these areas to make them stand out and look like different parts? What do you think, chat? I don't know. We need a vote. Somebody put a poll up. Or should we just leave them gray and just go with gray? No, we can't leave them gray. That's boring. I don't know, chat. I don't know what to do. Don't know what to do with that. Huh. Let's see. I gotta take care of these doors too. Most of it gray, but do a ring of color around the... Oh. You mean on this part, like here? Oh, I see. Just give some color to the top and bottom. Oh. That's an interesting idea. I like it. We're there. We're doing it. We're doing it, chat. If I like an idea, I just go for it, you know? Don't spend too much time wasting your life thinking about things. Sometimes you just gotta do it. Should we make it one color or a bunch of colors? You know what? We'll try a bunch of colors. If it looks doofy, we'll make it one color. I think bunch of colors will look better though. I think you're right, chat. You gotta be right, chat. Except one thing to consider, yeah, a bunch of colors, I think so, is there will be some overhang here. So do we go 2 rows to no, I think that'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. It'll be fine, Chad. If we go 2 rows down, I think that'll be too much. So
maybe I can hide this seam with just some paint, and it'll give the effect that it's one block going across there, and you won't see it as much. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. That's what we'll say. I hate that there's that seam there. That's going to drive me nuts forever, but I'm not really sure what to do about it at this point. And honestly, I'm probably just being a little anal, so maybe I'll just let it go. What do you think, chat? So should I just let it go? Be okay with it? Get on with life? Is that how I should work this? Just say, you know what? Good enough is good enough. Right? Sid, what are you making me for breakfast? Think it's fine. I'll go with that. I like that answer. It's a good answer. Fine. That's my answer, right? It's fine, chat. Don't worry about it. All right, chat, you got to help me make this whole thing look beautiful now. Just remember, this whole thing was your idea. Making a tower out of a Pringles can. What kind of nutball does that? I mean, honestly, chat. Doop, 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 doop. I think that'll look good with that little overhang lip. Yeah, yeah. Fairy Bard, you're a genius. You're a freaking genius. Yep, this is true. Nobody ever said that. Nobody ever said that about me either. Let's see, dark gray, dark gray, dark gray, dark gray, dark gray. Oh, boy, I made a mess of that. You know what? It's fine, chat. It's fine. Ha ha ha. Ooh, lost some of my lines in there. We'll just make some new ones. Right? Right, chat? We can do that. We can make whatever lines we want to. It's our Pringlemancer Tower. I love that you guys created the Pringlemancer. That's made this more fun with a little story here. Okay. Totally, like totally, man. Like a valley, totally. Like totes my goats. Whose goats? My goats. I'm such an idiot. Toasting goats. Ew. That is so ew. Yeah. Toasty goats, part of your nutritious breakfast. Ew. I'm so gross. What are we having for breakfast? Oh, little toasty goats and some coffee. Yep, that's Pringlemancer's Breakfast of Champions. Frosted toasty goats. They're magically something. That's funny. You guys make me laugh. I love Saturday mornings. Do 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 do. Okay, you ready for the Saturday morning challenge, chat? Here we go. You ready? You ready for this? Repeat after me. I slit the sheet I slit, and on the slitted sheet I sit.
Daddy.
Go. What? I didn't say anything. Go. I want to hear how you do, chat.
She said, oh no.
Come on, if I can do it, chat, you can do it. You know you can do it, chat.
Not on the first try. You're going to make him say that word.
But that's the fun of that. Shamrock green. Wow, that's green. Maximum Maidens Challenge. Woohoo! What? Mrs. Noob says hi.
I do.
She do. Thank you.
Did you burn yourself?
Not yet. I'm gonna burn myself with paint. Sid says hi, Mrs. Noob.
Hello.
Hello. I kind of like this shamrock green. It's green. Let's see. What am I missing up there? I'm missing some light grays. Need some light grays. What do you think, chat? Is this ring coming along okay? Oh, I've got a light gray in there. You know what? The best thing about this Pringle can, very convenient holdy handle right here. Oh, Fairy Bard says hi, Mrs. Noob.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm gonna blackwash all of it. Yeah, that gray dried out real quick. It's fine, chat. Just put a little water on it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I got this. But yeah, it's all going to get blackwashed to kind of tone it down a bit because this is really bright. That will be the next step here. Though, have to let this all dry pretty good. This ain't exactly a precision brush here. But you know what? I'm not doing precision work. Oh, Sid, did you see my beholder that I painted? Were you here when I showed that? Everything's fine compared to last week. You got that right. That was painful. You want to see? Okay, got my beholder. Look here. I did it. I was pretty proud of this one. Oh, there we go. Took me forever. I'm slow at it, but I like the eye I did. I'm all proud and stuff. Thank you. And then I've got a they're a fire demon, and I did a base for it, a magma base that I've never tried before, and I was proud of that too. So I'm showing it off, being all proud, chat. Does that make me a bad person, being all proud and stuff? The goggles, oh my god, yes. It's like a whole new world with those things. I can actually see what I'm doing. Humbleness is for weenies. That's right, chat. I'm the best painter in this whole 4x4 area. Don't you forget it. Nobody in that area can challenge me. Right? I mean, you can't argue with that. Can't argue that, can you, chat? I dare you to argue that. Fine, find me somebody in this 4x4 area to challenge me. Go ahead, chat. That's right, chat. In fact, I'm the best painter in this whole nerd cave. Wait, one of the dogs just walked in. Never mind. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with this. I think this is going to look kind of cool with the overhang and the roof and stuff. I think that's going to look good. You think, chat? I like that. That's a good idea, Fairy Bard. Yeah, we're gonna keep working this up. It's taken a while because these are all individual shingles that I had to cut and glue on here, and it's a bunch of weird angles. But I think it's worth it. I think that's gonna work well. But I'm just having to put a bunch of these things all over, and it's a bit slow. But art is sacrifice, right? Right, chat? Art is just sacrifice, and if I have to sacrifice for you, I will do that. Trying to think if there's anything else I want to do to this before I blackwash it. I think I'm going to leave this outcropping just mostly stone. Yeah, I figured the fire effect would be appropriate for... Actually, Mrs. Noob said I should get some fire for back there after last week. Yeah, I think I like this, chat. I think this will be good. All right, we'll set that aside for now and let that dry up a bit so we can blackwash it. Then I'm going to try not to make a mess here. Get some stuff out of the way. And I'm going to put a row of things on here because I just do a row, let it dry real good, do a row, because I found out with the weird angles on this, it's a lot easier to let it dry first because then I have stuff to press against. And I was when I wasn't being patient, it was just making a huge mess because it kept moving everything around. So we're going to keep on with the shingling. So I just slapped some glue on here and a little bit on the top edge of these shingles before, and I don't know, go out a little bit and, you know, make a big mess and let the glue run all over my hands and drip down and stuff, and because I don't care and I'm a big sloppy art person and, you know, whatever. And then just start slapping these on there and not being particularly careful with how they line up and stuff, because I figure crazy Pringlemancer is going to have a wicked wild roof, right? I mean, how could he do anything else? And I just free cut all these so they're different kind of, I mean, they're roughly, yeah, no hot glue. Actually, I mean, I wouldn't want to use hot glue for this even still, because the white glue makes a much stronger bond, and for this case I really need a strong bond, because you can see even just trying to get these things together is a little tricky to keep them from moving all over the place. So I want them glued down real good. Or at least that's my excuse not to use hot glue. We'll go with that. I don't know. Sure. Doggone it. This does get a little tedious in some spots because the weird angles. See, I wasn't thinking about doing this when I put the toilet paper or the paper towel on here and wrapped it around. So I've got all kinds of weird angles, and I probably could fix some of that, but what I discovered was it was making all these weird, crazy angles with the shingles, and I kind of liked it. So I decided just to leave it, but it does make some of this a little tricky. But I figure, you know, I'll just, and some, like I'm skipping shingles every once in a while because I figure, you know, like a gap like this, and I have another shingle laying over it, it'll look, just help it look weird. And it's all going to get black washed, so it's not like you're going to see through to the white paper towel because it's going to be all black. But I don't know, maybe that's stupid, but I like it. So we're just going to do a row of these and then we'll move on to something else, chat. Don't worry, I won't bore you with this forever because I know it's not the best. You know, I kind of like the weird angles too. I mean, it fits the whole Pringlemancer thing because he's weird and you know, it kind of fits the wizard hat shape of the roof too. I mean, wizard's hats are not all straight and nice and stuff. They're weird because most wizards are weird. Oh, well, thank you guys. You guys are the best. I really enjoy Saturday mornings just hanging out with you guys. It's been really, really fun since I started doing this. I'm really glad I did it, honestly. I was a little bit nervous about it at first. Well, not really nervous, but, you know, like, is it going to be worth all the effort I'm putting into it and that kind of stuff? And it really has been. Lots of good friends that I've met, and that is very worth it. Getting to talk to people all over the world is a really cool thing. And it's not like once in a while. It's every freaking week I get to do that. I mean, how could life get much better than that? Right? I mean, I guess I could have a beer in my hand, but it's 11 o'clock in the morning. Come on, chat. Drinking beer at 11 o'clock in the morning. What is wrong with you people? Good grief. Bad influence on me, I swear. Turning little old innocent Terrainoob into a beer-swilling freak. Wait, what? Beer 30 somewhere. Got that right. Prodigy, I wouldn't judge you just because you're Australian. Well, not for this anyway. I do judge you for turning all the animals into mean, horrible things. We send you animals and you make them into poisonous, nasty, mean things. Do you guys even have nice animals over there? I mean, even the kangaroos will kick the crap out of you. And the cute, cuddly, stupid koala bears sound like Satan when they get upset. Quokkas? What the heck are those? The big hamsters with the horrible gnarly teeth that kill everything, those are the nice ones? I mean, for crying out loud, Australia. Come on. We even send you the cute furry things like koalas with pouches and all babies and cute stuff, and you turn them into screaming Satans. Swear, I saw a video a few months ago of some koalas in a zoo, and they were climbing in a tree fighting, and then all of a sudden from the tree you hear like this horrible, nasty sound. I mean, it literally sounded like a demon. Scared the crap out of me. I used to love koalas. My favorite animal till I heard that crap. No natural predators, so they're super chill, and you can just get... Well, that's a surprise. Hey, Joe Ryman. Thanks for the raid. Welcome, everybody, to the channel. Hope everyone is doing well. Capybaras. Yeah, those ain't exactly the friendliest of creatures either. Hey, and thanks for the follow, buddy. Appreciate it. We're just doing the boring stuff right now, but we'll get into cool stuff in a minute. Well, I don't know. I think it's cool. Maybe you won't, but doing the best I can, dude. Trying to be cool, but I'm just a nerd. I'm just a nerd. Wait, no, those ain't the words of that song. Well, I guess if I sing it, it is. What are you gonna do? It's alright. I'm cool with being a nerd. Badge of honor. Yeah, I play D&D. You got a problem with it? Capybaras are your favorite animals. We all... Whatever. Of course, I guess they're better than American possums. Those things are nasty, too. You know what? Screw you, nature. Making everything mean. Sorry, I couldn't keep a straight face through that. Alright, so we'll let that bit dry, because it's just so much easier to let a row dry and put on after it, I've discovered. Alright, so oh, possum story. Go ahead, Fairy Bard. We're gonna do a little carving. This isn't gonna be complicated, but I've just got, you know, a little bit of polymer clay, oven baked clay here. It's just the cheap Craft Smart stuff. Rained every day. Yep, love a good possum story. Those things are mean. Whew, especially the babies are little devils. Opening up the garbage in the morning. Still raining. It was still raining. Oh boy. They're so cute. Yeah, maybe in the movies. Alright, wow. That was a job in itself, just getting that open. Alright, so we're going to get some of this. This may be a little dry. I don't know how old this is, but you know what? We'll work it. It's cute until you come face to face with it and it starts yelling at you. So how's everybody in chat land doing? How's the peoples from the raid? Hello and welcome to Build and Chat. We're building and chatting. Brilliant name, I know. loops around the garage. Oh boy. So we're gonna knead up this clay. Oh, that's neat. All right. We're gonna be working on our scrying pool here for the when we make the little porch here, we're gonna put a scrying pool on it. So I'm gonna sculpt us a little scrying pool there so that we can, this thing's almost dry. A little shriek someplace. I'm sure I would have. I probably would have screamed like a 2-year-old girl. Oh, all right. So what I need to do, we're basically just going to make a bowl. So I'm going to flatten this out first of all. So I got a clay roller because why wouldn't you have one, right? So we're going to get this a little flat. I don't want it too flat. That's too flat, but it's okay. Don't worry, chat. This is what we do. It's fine, chat. Guess you found shelter elsewhere. Well, hope so. You don't want those things taken up in your garage. Alright, so then we're going to use this, and that may be a little small. I think I want the scrying pool to be a bit bigger than that. Let's see. What do I have that's bigger than that? I have this. That's the right size, chat. Hey, when you don't have it, you make it. Alright, so that's how big we want the scrying pool to be. Is that a good size for a scrying pool? Well, I mean, it's going to be a bowl, so, you know, it's going to come up on the sides. Then I'm going to get... I got a big old thing of sculpting tools here that I bought, and it's got all the goodies in it. Except it doesn't have any metal ones. But it was a pretty cheap set, so it's fine. It's fine, chat. I don't do that much sculpting. Maybe because I don't have any good tools. Also, I don't know how to sculpt, but I'm going to learn. You heard it here first, chat. This probably isn't even the right way to do this, but do I care? No. Thank you for the host, Nightheart Gaming. Let's see here. So what we want to do, now that we've got a nice little flat circle here, is turn this into a bowl. Get that out of the way. So let's be a little bit careful with the... Oh, way to be careful with it, dummy. It's alright, chat. Don't worry, chat. It's fine. I probably should have put down some Vaseline or something to keep this from sticking before I did this, because I done made a mess here. Alright. We'll get this, chat. Don't worry. Alright, well, I did that wrong. Alright, we're going to try again. We'll just try again, chat. It's fine. It's fine, chat. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Look, here's what we're going to do. We are going to get... Be right back. I'm going to grab some baby powder so I can get rid of the sticky problem. I know I have some in here. There it is. Baby powder. Just get us a little baby powder here so we don't stick. And it smells so purty. There's people coming through the curtains. All right, let's try this again, chat. There, that's better. That's better. See, I can learn, chat. Morning, it was a mess. Ooh. Polymer. Why were they messing with clay? That's weird. That, I mean, it doesn't really smell like food, right? So, what was that all about? Man, chat, I am doing this so wrong. But you know what? So what? It don't matter. It's fine, chat. It's fine. At least I'll be able to pick it up this time. See, that works so much better with the baby powder. Especially what when getting rated or hosted. What did I miss? Did I say something? Did I say something stupid? I probably did. All right, so we're gonna turn this into a bowl kind of shape. Just gonna keep moving it around. Oh, you mean the follower only chat? Yeah, we didn't used to do that, but I have my kids also stream on this, and we have a lot of kids that watch and come on, and we got some nasty trolly people that would just do some drive-by nastiness, and I just didn't want that in my chat. So yes, I understand that it can cause some people to not hang around, but you know, I'm sorry for that. I wish the world worked differently. Unfortunately, it doesn't. So, you know, in an effort to protect the kids that are hanging around, I decided to, if I have to give up some viewership to do that, then that's what I'll do. You know? Well, I appreciate you understanding, man. I mean, I don't mind trolls personally, and you can be goofy and silly and tell me I'm dumb and all kinds of stuff, but just don't be nasty, especially when there might be kids watching. There's no reason for that. All right, so we got us a little bowl. This is going to be a basic scrying pool. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to yeah, well, I've got some pretty heavy mod bots on there, which, you know, is a thing, and I think it's calmed down. So we'll see how things work. I'm still trying to adjust some things here and try to strike the balance, but I figured first err on the side of caution and then we'll see what we can do from there. All right, so, but yeah, I appreciate the input, man. I appreciate that. Okay, so let me clean up this mess. So I'm going to cook this bowl, obviously not right this second, but we'll cook it, and then we'll turn this into a scrying pool. We'll probably do a little carving on it. We'll put some legs on it, but I needed to get the basic bowl shape there so I could bake it and get it all nice and hardened up for the next stage. So we're done with that bit. Let's see how the drying is coming along here. We're mostly dry. We're almost there. So, not quite though. There's a few little areas that still need some drying up before I blackwash this. But let us make up some blackwash. Yep, kid safety first. That's what I just had to make that decision, and maybe it was the wrong decision, I don't know, but I don't think so. I'm okay with it. But hey, thanks for raiding the channel, man. That was super cool. I appreciate it. Oh, painting some minis. Cool. What were you doing? What stuff were you doing? What? Oh. All right, chat. We're just going to use the wash water because it's black anyway, so. And Stormcast Eternals from Warhammer. Oh, I'm not terribly. Is that a 40K? I'm not terribly familiar with the 40K stuff from them. I mean, I've seen it and I watched some things, but I didn't play much of the 40K, so I'm not as familiar with the 40K stuff. Age of Sigmar. Oh. Okay, so we're gonna make ourselves a bit of wash here. Black wash, and be right back. Need to get one more thing. Where is it? Here it is. So, fantasy stuff for D&D. All right. Yeah, I don't do a lot of. Most of the minis I get are Reaper. I don't know, because I like them. I don't get a lot of Warhammer, so I'm not as familiar with their things. I think they make beautiful minis, but I don't know. Warhammer was just never a thing I got into. All right, so one more thing. So this is just black craft paint, lots of water, pretty thin, like kind of milk. But one more thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little flow aid to this. So this stuff, humans with sun-shaped crowns. All right, so flow aid basically is, for lack of a better term, a surfactant. So what it does is it breaks down the surface tension of the stuff, and you only need a few drops of this stuff. But it helps it to flow down into the cracks and that kind of stuff. Now, you don't have to get flow aid. I mean, this is Liquitex flow aid. You don't have to get this, but because you can do this with just dish soap. Dish soap is a perfectly good surfactant. The reason that flow aid is a little bit better for these kind of applications is because it doesn't do the bubbling and the sudsing. In this case, that's probably not a big deal, but if you premix stuff and then have to shake it up, it would be a mess. And I just happen to have some flow aid sitting around because I had made some washes for my minis, so I'm just going to use it for this. So this ought to, this may not be quite thin enough. Got to go a little thinner, chat. Actually, we've got to go a lot thinner, chat. More flow aid, maybe. Boop, boop. Because we don't want to cover up all the colors. Yeah, that's pretty good. So you can see it's mostly draining off the top. It's leaving a little bit of pigment there, and it's flowing pretty good into the sides. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, it is a lot of paint, but it's a big old piece of scenery. So, and I probably mixed too much, but it's fine, chat. It's paint and water, you know. You know what? Just paint and water, right? I'm excited to see the wash too. So, since we're all excited about it, all right, thanks for stopping by, Joe. I appreciate it. And I appreciate the follow and the raid and the chats. And hope we see you again, man. All right, so am I going to screw this up, chat? I'm about to make a huge mistake, chat. I am about to make a huge mistake. You know why, chat? About to make a big old boo-boo. Let's move our scrying pool out of the way. Let's get our sculpting tools out of the way. And let us see, I was about to make a huge mistake. Not on the model, just on my life in general, because this was going to be a mess. And then what we're going to do... Where did it go? I just had it in my lap. What happened? Hello? Oh, there it is. Get us out a piece of wax paper. Put down here. So that when all this crud runs down the side and gets all over the place, it won't stick. Because when I set this up to dry, it's just going to be running down everywhere. And if I just set it on the paper, then I'm going to be having a heck of a time getting paper off of this. You go down there. So, now I can do this. Wait, I gotta be over here. I'm left-handed. I'm southpawing this thing. All right, chat, here we go. I just did it. I did it. Could be a little thick. That is not coming off of the... Well, I guess it is a bit. It'll be fine, chat. It'll be fine. Yeah. More water. We're just going to go nuts with the water here, chat. Don't worry, chat. It's fine. It's fine, chat. There we go. That's better. Yep, it was a bit thick, but it's all right, chat. We're gonna make it all good. I think we saved it. It's okay. It's just paint, chat. Yeah, it's all right. It's going. It's getting our... Got to blackwash these doors. That's all right. We'll fix the doors up later. It's fine. Don't worry about it, chat. I got this, chat. See, chat, you saved me with the screaming about the water. That was what I needed to get my head in the game. You saved me, chat. Kept me from making a huge mistake. Almost ruined the whole thing. but it's cool. See, we got this, chat. We got this, chat. Wow. I think that's a really good mix. I think we hit on it, chat. We hit the mix. I'm probably splashing paint all over everything. And there's a couple little places where the gray in the deep recesses wasn't quite dry, but so it's mixing a little, but that's all right. I mean, it'll look cool. Yeah, they are. They are just deep and nasty and all necromancery. Yup. I don't know how much of that. I may be hiding some of this from you, Chad. I'm sorry, but I'm just trying to slap this stuff on here and get on with life. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about, chat? Of course you do. You know what I'm talking about. Wow, all right. We're getting all messy. How fun is this, chat? Is there a better way to spend a Saturday morning? I mean, honestly, I don't think so. Luna's calling me sweetie. Hi, Luna. I guess Luna knows me pretty well. Yeah. Sorry. Is there a better way to spend a Saturday night, Prodigy? You're on the other side of the world. That is a little weird, trying to remember that not only that, but it's winter for you too. Which is really weird for me because it's just hot as the surface of the sun here right now. I mean, Australians doing everything backwards. They make their animals all mean and then they do their seasons backwards. Come on, guys. Jeez. I think our animals are mean too. Yeah, some of them are. I mean, raccoons and possums are nasty little critters. They are not nice animals. Bears aren't exactly all teddy-fied either. Yeah, true. Could be worse. We could have polar bears. Those are really nasty. Don't mess with those things. We're getting there, chat. We're getting there. All right. Well, that dulled it down a whole lot, but that's fine. We're gonna we'll it dulled it down more than I thought it would, but it's okay. Well, yeah, bears are beautiful until you come face to face with them. Then they eat you. I don't know, the inside of their mouths look beautiful. All right, chat, we're getting there. Now we got to let this dry. I really should have put my camera over where my computer is, because this is annoying. The Pringlemancer would be pleased. Thank you, sir. I think he would. I am pleased. All right, so you dry. And boy, I wish I had something else to blackwash. Oops. What are you gonna do? I've got a little bit of water to clean my brush with. Speed makes something and blackwash it. Yeah, well, you know, I don't know if I could make anything that big that fast. I may be able to save that wash though if I can find the top for this thing. It is like a Ziploc, so I could save it for a little bit, keep it from drying out, and use it again. But even if I can't, I mean, it's water and a little bit of black paint. I'm not gonna die if I lose that. You know what I'm saying, chat? Bigger things to worry about in life. Like, how am I gonna get all this crap off my hands? Ow. I forgot I had a blister there. A bunch of barrels. I already have a bunch of barrels. Facebook group. Ew, snake's strangling her parrot. Eee. That's not cool. All right, chat. So I think it's time to get on to painting the skulls. What do you think? I mean, we have tons of snakes in Florida, but you don't usually see them. And when you do, it's usually like a black racer or something innocuous. Occasional garter snake, but there's, I mean, like we have water moccasins and some pretty nasty ones here. Ooh, Sid, you said snakes were poisonous. Mrs. Noob is going to yell at you. They're not poisonous, they're venomous. Poisonous are things that you eat. I always remember, venom is injected, poison is ingested. Be right back, chat. I got to change out my water so I can paint. Mrs. Noob, Sid said sorry for saying snakes were poisonous. Oh, you're lucky she's got headphones on. I'll be right back, chat. All right, clean water from a brush. Yeah, it's, you know, she's the animalologist, so that's one of her pet peeves. It's like my pet peeve with people not using the correct form of to or there when they're writing stuff. Drives me nuts. Especially when I see English teachers doing it. And I have in fact seen an English teacher do that. It was annoying. Alright, so my paints, I actually got my paints out. I'm gonna get out my... See? You used the right one. Good for you, Prodigy. Got myself a wet palette. Aren't you proud of me, professional painters? Let's see. Is that what I want? Okay. So I'm just getting some Reaper Dirty Bone. We're gonna paint us some skulls. So I gotta have a couple on here because we're gonna put one on this door and probably one on that door. I don't know if I want to do more than that. Stuff is over here. Get to see me wear my sexy specs, chat. Now these aren't exactly the best brushes, but you know what? I'm doing my best here. All right. We have two puppers here today. One is my buddy Lambo that decided to mark things earlier. And then the other one is our best friend's doggy. They went on a trip, so they left her where she's a black lab. Black lab and Rhodesian Ridgeback. Alright, chat. How you like me now? Okay, I'll try not to point this light in your eyes, guys. I promise. Alright, so we were going after... I think you said that one there, right? That dude? Somebody's knocking. I may have just gotten a Amazon package. So we're just going to give them this dirty bone. We'll put this one on one door, and then we'll pick something else for another door. Puppies! Yep. They are protective puppies. Who dat? Dog said, who dat? Maybe I can get one of the puppers to come say hi. Lambo will. He loves to jump in my lap. He's my buddy. Now I'm not doing a phenomenal job on these skulls because, you know, just get her done, but what did I do?
No doggy will be coming to see you.
Oh, he blocked off the doggies. Oh, because he's marking.
Yeah, he marked my chair.
Little jerk face.
Your little buddy.
My little buddy marked Mrs. Noob's chair. Oops. Hey, see you, Fairy and Pebbles. Thanks for coming and hanging out, guys. It was fun. Hope you have a great weekend. And Now you can remember me with my sexy specs on. There you go. Present just for you guys. And I'll see you guys again. Either, like, I don't know, hanging out Tuesday night or next Saturday I won't be here. I've got a job. I'll be gone. All right, so let me get the box back out here. And all right, chat. You have to help me pick. Let me turn this light off so I don't shine it in your eyes. All right, so we've got here. Look, we've got this skull on this bottom door here. We need a skull to decorate the top of this door. It's got to be kind of smallish. It can't be one with the horns and stuff. We need a smallisher one. But what do you think, chat? What do you? Let me see if I can get the. Man, I've got this mirrored, so it's a little weird moving things around. There you go. Can you see that, chat? There you go. Which skull you like? I don't know. I think. Yeah, I got a little bit blurry, huh? It was time. Well, this picture on the back of this box isn't exactly the sharpest thing. Let's see. They have. What is that? That's weird. What is that? I'm understanding. Oh, it's got horns though. That's no good. Let's see. Ooh, a little crooked human skull. That's kind of cool. It's like a human skull with its jaw hanging funny. I think it might be small enough to do with this, so I'm gonna paint it, and then if I find something else, I paint it too. But you know what? Because I may put more skulls on this build and. So I think we achieved a lot today, chat, and I managed to do it without having a severe attack of stupidity and burning myself alive, which is always good, right? I don't know. Is it? I think it is. It's good for me anyway. So we're gonna paint these up, and I think I'm gonna call it there, chat, because I have to eat some lunch, and we're at a point where I'm waiting for things to dry and all that. So what I'm gonna do is take off me sexy specs. All right, so I'm gonna get the scrying pool baked. And then finish painting up these skulls. We're just going to do some some pretty simple painting on that. And I'm just gonna do the bone, a little bit of lighter bone for highlights, do a wash, a sepia wash, and be done with it, because they're just going on the doors. They're just a little bit of decoration. Then we're gonna, I'm gonna hopefully get this finished up and black bombed for next time, and we can start working this in, because I think I'm gonna like how this looks on this thing. Black bomb. So yeah, I think this is going well, chat. I'm pretty happy with how this is turning out. It's better than I thought it was going to be, honestly. I mean, your mileage may vary, but I'm pretty happy with it. So I think with that, I'm gonna call it for today. So I'm gonna go get me some lunches. If you know of anybody, it is exciting. Thanks, Sid. Thanks for hanging out with me today, folks. And if you know of anybody that might enjoy this, please spread the word. It'll help us out a lot. I always love having people come in and chat and hang out and just have fun. And I hope you do enjoy that too. If brain lock, please like, subscribe, follow, mash all the buttons, ding all the bells, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch, so you can get all the notifications and see all the cool stuff. We've got more stuff coming. We're still adjusting schedule. I've got some things planned up, and we will be back next time. Thank you for the cheer, Sid. I appreciate that. You are lovely as always. I won't be here next Saturday because I'm working a job, so I will be gone. But the Saturday after that, I'll be continuing this. We've got more stuff coming. Tomorrow is more kids D&D. And, you know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, every day but Thursday, really. So, you know, we'll see you tomorrow. Until then, build on.